Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, my lovely students. Today, inshallah, I will teach you Super Goal 6 for the third intermediate grade in the second semester. So, open your book on page 27. Today, inshallah, we will take a conversation. So, as you can see, there are two people, or let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 people. And we have here two characters, Lars and Ken. And as you can see, we have here some blue phrases. We have 1, 2, 3, 3 blue phrases. And I think this conversation, as you can see, it talks about business, or let's say a company, or yeah, something like this. Okay, my lovely students, now I will turn on the audio, so I want you to listen and follow. Are you ready? Very good, so let's start.
Page 27. 8. Conversation.
I realize it's part of your job, but it's a real treat for me to be invited to these charity events. Do you know many of the celebrities here?
Of course, quite a few. The tall man who was standing at the door when we came in is Colin Parker.
Isn't he the one who started his own airline?
That's right. And that's Tony Kramer, the editor of Success. I worked with him on the magazine while I was in London.
Is that a reporter with him?
No. That's Patrick Logan, the football player.
Really? I mean, he looks different in a suit. I didn't recognize him. And who's that guy over there? The one with the turtleneck sweater?
That's BW. Actually,
You are ending. What do you think Ken answers?
1. We went to college together. 2. He was my boss. 3. I interviewed him once.
Okay, my love listeners, as you see, they are on a party or celebrate, yeah, on the party or charity. So, and they one of them, he doesn't know the people, so the other is introducing or is telling him some information or some jobs about those people. As you can see here, we have here Tony. He is editor, and also here a reporter, and here a player, and so on. Okay, look what do we have here. We have here a real treat, something very pleasant and enjoyable. So if something is very good, enjoyable, fun, so you will say a real treat. Of course, to answer yes in a strong way. So if you want to say yes, you will say, of course. Okay. I mean a phrase to introduce an explanation of what one has said. So if you want to say something, or if you want to give or to introduce your explanations, you will say I mean, and so on. Then look what do we have here. Number 1, or let's say comprehension about a conversation. Answer true or false. Colin Parker is the man who has his own airline company. True, as you can see here. Okay. Yeah. Isn't he the one who has started his own airline? Yes. Number 2, Tony was the director of a British TV station. No, we will say false. Number 3, Kim worked with Tony while he was in London. Yes, true. Tony is talking to the reporter. As you can see, is that a reporter with him? As you can see, false. So no. Okay, and the last one, BW is the man who is wearing a turtleneck sweater. Yes, as you can see here, there is a short description about him. Then look what do we have here. After that, we will take a reading. As you can see, reading. As you can see here, look what do we have at the title. Simple ideas, big results. Simple ideas, big results. So if you give a simple ideas, so maybe you will make a big results, or let's say something, maybe you will surprise others and so on. Okay, look what do we have here. We have here two characters. As you can see here, we have here Muhammad Yunus, and we have here Muhammad Abdul Latif. Okay, so now I will turn on the audio about. So I will turn on audio about this message. So I want you to listen and follow. So are you ready? Shall I now turn it on? Very good. So let's start.
Page 28. 9. Reading. Simple ideas, big results.
Muhammad Yunus, Nobel Peace Prize winner. Muhammad Yunus, often called the world's banker to the poor, received the Nobel Peace Prize in 2006 for his pioneering work against poverty. Yunus said he would use the $1.35 million prize money to find more innovative ways to help the poor. Yunus founded the Grameen Bank in 1976 with just $27 from his own pocket. The idea came to him while he was teaching economics at Chittagong University in southern Bangladesh, which is one of the poorest nations in the world. He and his students started an experimental project. They lent poor people small amounts of money. The people used the money for their own small businesses. For example, to buy straw to make stools. Until then, the local people relied on local money lenders who were not always fair. Since then, the Grameen Bank model has been duplicated in more than 100 countries. Today, the bank has 6.61 million borrowers and over 2,400 branches in over 80,000 villages in Bangladesh. Recently, the bank started a program to give poor people a loan of about $9 to purchase small items such as bread, candy, pickles, and toys. Receivers of the loans then resell the goods to supplement their income. The bank reports that it has lent $6.55 billion over the past 30 years and claims a high repayment rate, 98%. Nowadays, Grameen banks are also in developed countries. 100 people in Queens, New York, were among the first borrowers of Grameen America. The total number of borrowers worldwide is 7.84 million.
Mohammed Abdul Latif Jamil, businessman and philanthropist. Mohammed Abdul Latif Jamil has received many awards for his humanitarian work to solve the crisis of poverty around the world. In 2012, he was named Saudi Volunteer of the Year for establishing job creation programs in Saudi Arabia and the Middle East. Unemployment is the main cause of poverty, and Jamil realizes that governments need the support of businesses to solve the problem. Jamil says, "My father taught me an important lesson in running a business. Never to forget that life is not just about you, it is about what you can do for others." Jamil studied at MIT, where he joined the Poverty Action Lab. In 2005, he made a huge donation to the organization, and it was renamed JPAL in honor of his father, Abdul Latif Jamil. JPAL is a group of expert researchers whose mission is to reduce poverty in the world by finding scientifically based solutions. In Saudi Arabia, he established the Abdul Latif Jamil Community Initiatives Program, ALJCI. One project of the ALJCI is the Bob Rizq Jamil, BRJ, which focuses on creating job opportunities. Between 2003 and 2012, BRJ created more than 230,000 jobs in the kingdom and over 300,000 in the Middle East. ALJCI also supports projects in business financing, education and training, health, and art and culture.
Okay, as you can see, my lovely students, simple ideas make big results. Then look what do we have here in the second page. We have here after reading, as you can see, we have here choose the correct meaning according to the text. We have here poverty. So what does it mean? Very good. It means being poor. If you don't have money, so you will say poverty. If you don't have money, okay. So being poor. Number 2, to rely on. Very good. To depend on. Okay. For example, I will depend on my sister. She will help me. Number 3, loan. Very good. Excellent. Money you borrow. Okay. To establish. To create something. Okay. To create. Then employment. Very good. Lack of jobs. If you don't have a jobs. Okay. The last one, to reduce. To make a list, like a short. Then look what do we have here. Question number 1. Why did Yunus receive the Nobel Peace Prize? Very good. Because he received it because he works against poverty. Very good. Number 2. What works was he doing when he thought of the idea? Actually, he was a teacher, as you can see here, economics teacher. Number 3. How did his system work? He lent poor people small amount of money to use for their own small business. Number 4. How long has he had the Garmin Bank? He has had the Garmin Bank since 1976. Okay, my lovely students, actually we are done. So thank you so much and have a nice